You just got your appraisal back and it didn't come in where you needed it to. What happens when an appraisal comes in lower than your offer? Well, don't panic, but do stick around because that's what this video is about, so let's get to it. Hi, I'm Jim Smoke with Carolina One Real Estate in Charleston, South Carolina. If you are new to the area or are interested in all things real estate in Charleston, then be sure to hit the subscribe button because this is the place to be. YouTube requires one more step to get the subscription completed. Once you click on the subscribe button, you need to click the little bell icon so you can receive an email notification when new videos are published. You don't want to miss anything. On to our topic. First, let's define what a home appraisal is. It's a skilled opinion on what a home is worth on the market at the time the appraisal is done. This involves a physical inspection of the home and a statistical analysis of recent comparable sales in the immediate area of the home for sale. Home appraisals are typically ordered by the buyer's lender after an offer is made on a house and accepted by the seller. The lender wants to make sure that the home that their client wants to buy is worth equal to or more than the loan they're issuing. This protects the buyer from making an unwise purchase and also protects the lender from making an unwise loan. Appraisers are trained, certified, and licensed to perform home appraisals. To make sure there's no bias pushed on the appraiser by the buyer, seller, or the lender, appraisers are usually assigned from a pooled system that multiple lenders use. So your appraisal came in lower or higher than you needed it to. Can it be changed? Under certain conditions, yes. Your realtor will have to work with the appraiser to prove that the sale or offer price was based on solid market-based evidence. Appraisers are humans and can make mistakes or may not have evaluated all the comparable sales evidence to come to the same conclusion that your realtor did. That said, it has to be a pretty solid argument to have an appraisal changed. So what's the impact to a buyer when an appraisal comes in lower than the offer price? At face value, it means the lender will not issue the loan at that price. However, don't panic, as that doesn't mean you've lost the house. This actually could be good news for you. Your realtor should sit down with you to go over all your options and determine what route is best for you to go. The first option is for you to go back to the seller with the appraisal and start to renegotiate the offer price. However, know that re-entering negotiations opens up all contract terms to renegotiation as well, not just price. For example, if part of your offer was that the seller was going to pay part or all of your closing costs, the seller may agree to a lower offer price but may want to renegotiate the closing cost element. So be prepared for that possibility. You also have the option of coming to the closing table with the difference between your offer price and the appraisal price in cash. Essentially, what you'd be doing is paying for the difference between the two prices yourself. The lender should still issue the loan at the appraised value. Obviously, you'd only want to do this if you really want that house. If you plan on only staying in the house for a few years, I recommend you think long and hard on that approach, as you may not be able to make up your money in appreciation when you go to sell it. If that's okay with you, then you've arrived at a solution. Your other option would be to cancel the contract. Appraisal price is almost always a contingency option in your offer. So if your contract is contingent on appraisal price being at or above your offer price and your appraisal comes in below that, you can walk away from the deal without any penalties. I talked about this and other contingencies in the video linked above. Make sure your realtor goes over this option with you prior to signing any paperwork. So what if you're a seller and the buyer's appraisal comes in lower than the agreed upon contract price? Well, your options are much like the buyer's. You can agree to renegotiate the offer to account for the new price, or you can cancel the deal. However, unless the appraisal was a bad evaluation, you'll probably need to lower your list price, whether you do it for this buyer or a future one. To hold out for a cash buyer that loves your home more than the extra cash required to purchase may be a long wait. Ultimately, these issues should be avoidable by sellers pricing their homes at market value and buyers that need financing making offers that are also within what the market will bear. Your realtor should be skilled at determining market-based pricing, which is one reason among many why you need agent representation. Hey, have you ever had appraisal issues when buying or selling a house? Have you ever had appraisals done that ended up coming in at a price that worked for both parties? If so, drop me a comment below because I'd love to hear your story. That's it for this week's video. Come back next week because I have a great topic lined up for us to talk about. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, it's really important that you have agent representation. So contact me via any of the contact methods below so I can help. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the icon on that side of your screen. You'll also notice a link to a suggested video over there. Feel free to click and watch as it's full of rich, chewy real estate goodness. Also, if you like this video, do me a big favor, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. Hey, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.